How is everybody doing? I'm Bulkan playing the Fisherman Beta. In this video I will share with you guys what are my first impressions of the game. I just fired it up, played for an hour, and there are some very good things about this game that I like a lot, and let's start right away with uh, things I've noticed. First thing, even before I launched the game, I saw that there are now achievements in the Steam. So you have achievements attached to this game like other games with Steam. Not a big deal. I don't know what kind of difference that makes, but it's something different from Fishing Planet. Another thing I noticed, and I actually think it's a very good option to have, is if you go to your profile. Now resetting your profile is possible. I remember a couple months ago asking the developers about resetting my profile, and they said they are working on it. I think this is what they meant. You can reset your profile and you'll lose all your data. Reminds me a little bit of games like the Hunter Call of the Wild. There are no save files. You cannot really save different profiles. You have to reset your profile. Only one save in a sense. And another thing, here now there are packs, and this is another uh, thing that looks similar to the game like the Hunter Call of the Wild is with these things here. It sure feels there will be DLC that will be added to the game. These are here showing some USD, some real currency, and most probably will come with additional content. With time, I'm expecting more to be added to this game, things like maps, species, and other equipments and whatnot, and in the form of DLCs. We'll see. I'm not sure about that, but I have that feeling, and it's quite possible that's the case. These here are in-game cost only bait coins. Now we will be able to farm the unique fish for bait coins, and with it you can do all kinds of stuff, including buying different packs. That's a lot of bait coins though. I mean, it will take, yeah, but if you go to your shop and services, for instance, I like this a lot. Things you can buy with your bait coins, this is great. And I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty much positive this thing in Fishing Planet was like um, 10 bait coins. I might be wrong, but I have to double check this. But either way, it's very nice to have this while able to get bait coins. Now bait coins becomes a legit secondary resource because you can get it from catching fish. Another thing I noticed was on the maps here on the world map, looking at the travel cost, it's less. I mean, it's significantly less. So I can go to this for $1,000 credits, 1 day plus travel cost. And another thing, let's see, okay, let's buy a license. If I buy a license, I cannot buy it anymore. It just says you already have unlimited. So it's unlimited. Once I buy it, it's done deal. I don't have to worry about it. And for the occasional gamer where you just come play for a little bit, let's say 1 hour, you leave the game, and in 5 days you come back, you're still at the same waterway, you fire up the game, no need to pay for license, you're already set. It's great. It's great news. That's much better. And all this brings me to another point with moving hours. You can actually move the hours without any penalty. I've tried this and it sure feels like it's free of cooldown. There is no issue whatsoever. You can move hours from day to day and there is no cooldown. Look at this, let's say blah blah what hours, and I can do this again. So it's very nice. What that means is I can now look for the weather I want on a specific waterway, and all this combined with less money costing to go to a place, it makes it much easier to, let's say, practice and better yourself on a certain spot, certain place for certain fish if you want to do some competitive, some competitions, for instance. So that's nice. And or trying to catch a unique fish, trying certain hours. All this is very good changes. And looking at the species now, I don't see any change in the species, but I noticed when playing the game that the experience is 50% more compared to what the Fishing Planet is, and the money, the credit reward is again about 50% more, but not for all fish. I noticed that for the smallmouth buffalo is double. So either this was reworked on Fishing Planet 2 because I haven't been there going for smallmouth buffalo, but looking at my old videos, I noticed that this is now double the money for the same size of fish. So it's possible. I'll have to double check this while I'm progressing through the game and compare with Fishing Planet. It's possible we will have some species that just pay better money. And there you have it, guys. With the bait coins, big change, and being able to reset your account, less money for travel and unlimited licenses. This game actually changes the whole economy side of it a lot. It's a totally different game now, with being able to get the bait coins. We will be able to buy nice, cool lures, and let's say there is the special events that usually cost bait coins to buy this lure or that lure, or this may be also a big advantage. So these are my first impressions of the game. Stick around, I'm gonna do some more fishing, go to different waterways, test out different waterways, and upload some videos on my channel. I'm Bulkan, playing the Fisherman Beta. Cheers and take care.